Speaking of plastic things.
Nice.
That
was really good.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Speaking of things.
Yeah. Plastic things. Speaking of things. Spotify.
Double entendre. Don't ask me how.
Yeah, Spotify killed car things.
Hey, it's David and Ellis. Quick update. Today is Thursday. We recorded on Wednesday. And now, newsflash, Spotify is going to refund customers for the car thing. So just know that when you hear us say that they're not, they now are, which is better, but still bad, but better.
I'm not shocked.
You're not. Well, I'm shocked at the way they went about it.
Me too.
You want to
That's
go over
more-
the details of what?
Yeah.
You'll own nothing and you will be happy.
Did you? That was you just described Louis Rossman's entire video, pretty much, which is a great video. But yeah, Spotify is killing Car Thing. If you don't remember what Car Thing is, because
What
it's
is
kind of a weird name.
It was
What was
very
that thing?
short-lived.
It was weirdly long-lived because of how poorly they released it. Because like it technically came out or they announced it in 2019, but it like went through this phase of they first gave it out for free to some premium users, then they put it up for sale for only premium users, and it was one price. Then they put it up for sale, and it was another price for anyone to get it. Then they didn't sell any, so they slashed the price like in half. Anyways, though, it essentially is just a piece of hardware that Spotify created that connects via Bluetooth to your phone to help your phone control Spotify. So like if you're in a car that has an outdated infotainment system, rather than looking at your phone, you have this nice little dial and screen to put on your dashboard.
Yeah.
A lot of people these days, and we weirdly have talked about this product recently because I keep comparing the R1 to Spotify Car Thing. And people will set it up at like their desk. So if they want to control music that they're listening to while they're working, they don't have to have like go into separate windows to change things. They just have this nice. I think it also has
a
a
nice
voice
dial.
assistant as well. It's a nicely made
And
little
presets.
and presets. Yeah, it's a nice little thing. But they just announced that December this year it will just stop working completely. Everyone who owns one, it will not work anymore. No refunds, no credits, no open sourcing the thing.
This
It
is
is
so
just going to
insane.
stop working completely.
It's so insane. Like there's precedent for things eventually that you buy eventually stop working. Like video game servers get turned off eventually and all of these things. But usually it's like 10 years after it was put out. And even with video games and stuff, it's usually just like, oh, the multiplayer doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
Or Kim Kardashian's mobile game, which is now shut down as of like last week. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy that you can buy something like 2 years ago and they're just bricking it for everybody.
To me, it feels like this flopped so hard.
It did.
that
It
they're
definitely
just
did.
trying to bury it and pretend it never happened.
Just like those the E.T. video games out in the Nevada desert.
I think they're doing a bad job of burying it to never think about it again because they caused a stink with this. Like it was $90, which sucks. It obviously sucks if you pay $90 and just get it bricked in like 2 years. I don't know why. There's literally precedent for this already where Google killed Stadia and gave everyone essentially full refunds
Yeah.
or credit for everything, correct?
Yeah.
How do you not just give everyone who bought one of these like
Their
6
money
months
back.
of Spotify Premium credit at the least?
Yeah.
It's-
Or their money back.
Or their money back. I mean, like that would be the easier way of just being like, man, we barely sold any of these. Just give everyone $90 back. Or half of them they sold at like $40. Give all that money back and don't have to deal with this.
What if instead you got 0.0001 cent per stream?
I'm in.
Amen.
But yeah, so not only did they say it's going to stop working, they also recommend to reset it to factory settings and then safely dispose your device at the following local electronic waste guidelines. Like they straight up were just like
Pretend it doesn't
reset this thing and pitch it.
Bury it in your backyard.
Yeah.
Anything but leaving it in your car. Please forget this exists.
Forget that we sold this to you
Yeah.
and still love us.
I just don't know why they wouldn't open source this.
I don't either. It's
Unless it has like some proprietary information inside that would like be detrimental to the rest of their products. Maybe I could see that. But like there's such a niche community of people who love this thing that
know.
are doing such cool things with it. And all they're asking for is for that to be open source so they could just keep messing with
still
it.
be there. Yeah, like just make it open source so people can use it. It's a well-made little device. I think it probably was just bad timing because with cars getting better infotainment systems and having like Android Auto and CarPlay, it's less necessary.
Yeah.
I know people who use these. I know people who use them as computer controls and they like it.
This is the
It's a
thing. It's
shame.
like they're saying they're discontinuing it as part of their ongoing efforts to streamline their product offerings. And it's like they discontinued the product a long time ago. They can have no employees working on the product and just say, well, the warranty was up a year ago, so we don't owe you anything. Yeah. But why do they have to brick everyone's? Like there might be like some back end change that's like going to stop it from working with Spotify, but they could also just put out a statement that'd be like, sorry, like it won't work with Spotify anymore, but feel free to use it as you see like fit.
Yeah, there should be some way that you can still use this thing you spent $90 on, whether it's directly through Spotify's own support of it. I'm sure they're probably doing something like that. All it does is connect to Spotify and control it. They're probably changing something to where it can't do that anymore.
Yeah. Well, considering it's supposed to go out of commission in December, hopefully in that time people figure out a way to like get root access and mess with it and get rid of the bricking process.
I'm pretty sure they already have root access
Yeah,
that someone
right
found.
now,
Yeah,
right?
but it's
Okay.
like there's weird limitations and stuff and they can't really do certain things. I don't know.
Bummer.
Yeah, they're trying to pretend it doesn't exist.
They're air powering it, except this would be like if they
After it came
actually
out.
sent out a bunch of air powers.
Yeah.
Then
I bet if Spotify had the ability, they would send people out to collect them, to like take them back.
to then
Sorry. Yeah, no more.
Yeah.
I'm burying
Well, Louis Rossman's recommendation was to ship it to the Spotify headquarters listed on their website.
this. Good idea.
Yeah. What's funny is them bricking this felt like the most I've ever heard about Spotify car thing.
Definitely.
Like
It's when it launched and it's when it died. And the death is like just as loud as its launch,
yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hardware is hard.
people were very upset about it. Very upset about
Yeah,
it.
that's
And
it should be.
yeah, I get it. We pay for things and we don't know how long they'll last anymore.
One rock a day honestly doesn't sound like too bad of a diet, but I'm not a medical professional and I'm not giving you that advice. What?
Does
It
rock
depends
candy
on the rock.
Yeah, rock candy,
Geodes,
geodes, which is a rock.
Laffy Taffies, which are basically rocks.
Oh, you know what?
Mike
You know what
Ice.
is also a rock that actually could qualify as food?
Vitamins.
No.
Yes.
Well, vitamins, yes. Yeah. Well, good point.
Vitamins are kind of rock.
Okay.
Licorice.
No.
Dots.
I love dots.
I think is it
I love
Captain
dots.
Crunch?
Wait, dots or Dippin' Dots?
Nerds.
Regular
Wait,
dots.
is it Captain Crunch? I think Captain Crunch
Oh.
is like freaking razor blades. in your
Eating it
mouth,
is like
bro.
eating rocks.
Yeah,
and
it
delicious
cuts your
rocks.
mouth up so much.
grape
Tortilla
nuts.
chips.
Grape nuts.
Nuts.
Grape nuts are rocks.
Grape nuts are in tortilla chips.
There's a weird Clips outro.
Captain Crunch
Captain Crunch.
is like eating rocks. It tastes good.
Let's ask.
Gemini.
Like and subscribe.
Please.
Google. Wait. Google.